Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Meatdept here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today, guys. So today we're back in Titan Simulator X and there's been an update to the game introducing a little bit of a new active feature to the game. It is the diamond cave that's right in the center of the map, guys. It's right here. Little crystal cave is what it's called. So today we're going to show you everything about the crystal cave, how it works, and then we're going to gamble to get one of our pets hopefully buffed up. And that is the golden witch from the chaos world. He does 6.4 thousand power right now and hopefully does a lot more. So here it is. Let's go walk in and I'll show you everything about this. But before we do get started, guys, there is a code. I do want you to go to the shop, scroll down, redeem, and type in caves. This is going to give you 50,000 of the actual diamond currency that you go ahead and mine in the crystal cave. So you're going to want to make sure to do that because that is going to be needed and it's a good help. Let me tell you that. So here we are. When we zone in, it's a cool looking crystal cave. There's an exit there and the magic wagon. Now this is sweet because this is how you could craft yourself a huge pet, guys. So if you want your bad boy to look huge, this is your opportunity to do it. And just to show you what a huge pet looks like when you're at a high level, let me go ahead and unequip one of these Mantu, and I have a huge Coco here, so let's equip it and let's take a look. So it is definitely a bigger pet and it does look pretty cool right there. So that's that. So let me go ahead before I forget and equip best and get that out of there. Oh, the witch moved up. Look at the witch taking the forefront. I like it. All right, so here we are. Basically what you do, you walk around, you whack these gem crystals on the ground. There's signs telling you where there's more crystals, and well, you get a random number. It could be anywhere from, you just saw plus 26, plus 75, plus 51. I've had like, I think 98 or 100. I'm not sure what the max is, but it's a huge range. So there's no real consistency in those numbers, unfortunately. And pretty much you just go around and hit them, find the lights, and that is pretty much it. You run around and do this. So they do respawn into different spots when you actually break them. Some rooms are a little empty right now, but it could fill up a little bit later. So it takes a while to actually do this and to get gems. It does take a long time, guys. So to get what I have right now, which is like 281,000, that is like 3 to 4 hours of actual grinding in here. Because I did a little test and I get about 1 to 1.2 thousand every minute running around solo. Now that's solo, right? So I'm thinking if you're teaming up with people in the server and you each stick to your own area and don't PvP, you could probably net a lot more than that, because one person would stay in this area or maybe half of this area. The other person would stay in this area right here and maybe down there, and then have a couple more people right in this little hallway and then in the final room. You know, you got 4 or 6 people, just split it up. So basically you have less, time to run around, because as you see, we're pretty slow, and that's half of the reason why it takes a while to actually get this going. So yeah, there's that. So let's go ahead to the magic wagon now. Once you do collect enough, you're going to want to come here because of course you want to craft huge items. So it's just a basic menu here. You could actually craft your weapons, shields, or pets and make them huge, guys. Now what that does, it doubles the stats of whatever you actually craft huge. Imagine a huge weapon or shield, if this thing was like almost twice as big, it would look kind of weird, but it would be pretty strong. But you probably don't want to actually do that until you get the best weapon in the actual world that you're in. Probably the last world in the game is my recommendation. So I wouldn't even want to attempt it until I got the best weapon all the way up to 3-star gold in the chaos world right now, and who knows what worlds are coming out down the road. So what most people do, they actually try to do their pets. You probably want to do a golden pet, whether it's the epic or the legendary version. You're going to want to do one of them, right? You're going to want to make them strong, because if I do the witch, it's going to be twice as strong, and that's just going to help me get more power, and it's going to be big. So when you click on it right there, make sure it's unlocked and a new menu appears on the right. Now this is really not the best thing in the world. As you see here for the gems, there's 3 options, right? There's the bottom tier one. You have a 2% chance if you spend 10,000 gems. Middle tier, 50,000 gems is a 6% chance, and the top tier is only a 20% chance for 300,000 gems. That's a lot of gems, guys. Let me tell you that. You saw how much I have right now. That took me hours to get. So do I want to risk it for a 20% chance or do I want to, you know, do these lower ones that are a little bit easier to get in play sessions? I don't know. It's not ideal right here. I'm not a big fan of this. I think there should be 100% chance, and it should be at a reasonable gem amount considering how long it takes to actually gather this stuff. You know, for free-to-play players, there's just no passes period at all to even help with the gems, even if you do buy game passes. So to get that right there, to get the one that's a 20% chance, that could take you 5-6 hours of grinding, you know, maybe a little bit less if you're teaming with people. But either way, you're putting in a lot of time grinding this cave just for a small chance. And I don't think that's the best thing. I think there should be 100% chance one in there. And then there should be cheaper options that have a lower chance in case you want to, you know, risk it and, you know, take your chances. But that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go ahead and do a bunch of 2% chance ones on this witch right here. Basically, the best cost efficient right now, because of the way this is balanced, is just doing the 2% chance one. That's my recommendation. I know other people are doing it as well. Basically, for 300,000, you could do this 30 times, and you have 30 times at a 2% chance. That's not bad, right? How many times have you played hatching games in the past, and you got the 1% or the 0.5 or the 0.1% weapon or pet, and you didn't have that much currency, you didn't do a lot of rolls, right? You're pretty much just taking your chances and hoping that that happens, just like when we hatch these pets to begin with, guys. So that's what we're gonna do right here. Let's go ahead and select our best witch. It is currently, just for comparison's sake, it is 6.4 right now. That'll go up to 12.8 if I get lucky. I don't know if I'm gonna get lucky. I don't know if this is a mistake, guys, but we're gonna find out right now, right? So all that time grinding, let's see what it does. So we click it and unsuccessful. You have to select the pet every time. It looks like unsuccessful. So I'm not surprised, 2% chances right here, but I'm gonna keep on rolling until I can get it. I don't know if you could actually do a huge into a huge. That would be double huge. So kind of interesting there. So let's go ahead and just spam through this. My gems are just draining down, but you know what? It could happen anytime, just like opening up an egg, and I like it. So let's go. Let's go. We got 15 more attempts at this right here. This might be actually just a big waste of time right here. So obviously the odds are not in your favor, guys, to get this done. But oh my god, there we go, dude, the huge witch. So I spent 200,000 on that attempt to get the huge witch. Dude, that is actually really awesome, dude. I'm super excited about that. Not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna get it, guys, but that is always a great feeling when you see it. So, oh my goodness. So, we did 20 attempts and a 2% chance. That's awesome, dude. So, 200,000. It's basically almost, you know, what this was right here. So, let's go ahead and take a look. I'm gonna save the rest of my gems and grind up more for if I get another good pet. But there it is, dude. It's already equipped. It's legendary, and it is huge. It is definitely huge. And it made my power go up a tremendous amount. I was doing like 2.4. Now I'm doing 2.9. Let's take a look at it in the bags here. And 12.8 thousand. We're going to lock this bad boy back up because we definitely don't want to accidentally delete that right there, guys. So that is how it works. Take your chances. You know, you're gonna have a better shot at the higher chances, but it's really hard to farm gems right now. I think the developers are looking into ways to make it easier to grind, like maybe put an auto train or gem hunting button in here. That would actually be a lot of help because man, does it take a lot of gems. So if they keep things the way they are, it's probably gonna be fine if we could auto farm these like everything else, because man, you cannot put that much time in to get these gems. So there has to be some help here, some love, because, you know, if the game keeps updating, you keep getting new stuff anyways, you're going to be replacing it in the next world, and you don't want things to be too hard, right? You don't want things to be too hard for people to obtain, in my opinion. You want it to be a grind, but you don't want it to feel impossible. But today, we did the impossible, guys. We hatched the Golden Witch. We got a little bit stronger, a little bit more swagger on the team, and man, does it feel good. So I'm excited to see what else comes down the road for Titan Simulator X, one of my newest favorite games on Roblox, guys. So that's all I had for today. Let me know if you've used the magic wagon, if you've had any luck. I really would like to hear from you guys. So that's all I had for today. Thanks for sticking with me, and remember, until next time, stay positive, keep swinging, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.